Hello everyone, Faraway Prepper here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to read to you a very disturbing reply that I got on a comment that I wrote on Canadian Prepper's video from yesterday, Monday, June 20th, 2022. This reply has been deleted. I don't know if by the person who wrote it or by YouTube, because maybe it violated certain guidelines. I don't know. But as soon as I got that reply, I took screenshots because I knew that this message, this reply was not gonna last a long time because it was really disturbing, it was really graphic. I knew that we can also benefit from having a conversation around what this person was saying. So let's get on to the message. By the way, I left certain portions out because like I said, it gets really disturbing and graphic, so I left those portions out of this video. All right, so the reply goes like this. I used to be a prepper and I prepped for years, but then I stopped. I no longer stock up on food, water, and medical supplies. I have what I have, and that's good enough. In the end, prepping will be futile, a total waste of time, energy, and resources. Concentrate on keeping what you currently have and start training in various techniques of how to take from others effectively, whether by trade or barter, or by brute force and violence. Make alliances, set up groups of like-minded people who you can trust and work with, and create a game plan, as there is always safety in numbers, and that may be the only chance of survival for many of you. I am a part of a small team of ex-preppers, and we now stock up strictly on guns and ammo instead of food and water. A superior firepower is really all we need. We can get everything and anything that we want and need to survive. Why should I continue to prep when everyone else around me is now starting to prep as well? Do you really think that I'm gonna watch my family go hungry and starve to death while you and your family down the street are eating a big steak for dinner? No. It will be my family eating that steak for dinner while you... Alright, this is the part where it gets weird. This is the part where it gets really weird, and I'm going to leave that out. Alright? Let me see where I need to continue now. Some of you actually think you will be able to hide your food, as if hungry and starving people around you won't notice your well-fed full bellies, as if they won't notice you and your family getting fat while everyone else is turning to skin and bones. As if you think they won't smell that can of beans cooking. You really think people will be that stupid, but when your door gets kicked in, who will be the stupid one? In the very near and fast approaching future, prepping will be the world's most dangerous occupation, with an extremely high fatality rate for those who choose to engage in it. Sitting on stockpiles of food as the world around you goes hungry will soon become the quickest way to get yourself killed. 7 out of 10 people have now begun stockpiling food and water in their homes. When the time comes, the world will be an oyster for so many people. If you live on a farm with livestock and chickens and fruit trees and vegetables and grains, you're finished. You will be the very first ones killed. The only people who should prep are those in remote places living off-grid. Anyone else living in the city, urban, and rural areas with huge stockpiles of food will become nothing but victims and casualties. I can see a whole lot of you really have no idea what the real big picture is really gonna look like when SHTF. You only think you know. You only hope it will be what you expect. You watch a lot of movies, but in reality, it will be so much more worse than you could ever imagine in your wildest dreams. There will be no civil liberties, no common courtesies, no compromise, no love, no humanity, no respect or decency. And for many, it will be a living hell trying to live without rule of law, with no police or 911 to call to come save you. There will be murders and rapes and theft and unspeakable human atrocities being committed everywhere, including human trafficking. Your screams will fall on deaf ears until you go silent. The more you prep, the bigger the target will be on your back. I know, some of you are gonna go out and get yourself a gun when you have never ever killed anything in your whole life. And some of you have never even been in a real fist fight before in your whole life. But yet, you still really think that you are ready for what's coming. Good luck to you all. Okay. If you follow me on Patreon, you'll be able to see all the screenshots of this comment, and you'll be able to read the uncensored version of this. You'll find the link in the description section down below. Now, I want to ask an important question. In a total collapse of civilization, are you willing to do something evil to feed yourself and your family if you run out of food or other necessary things, even if it means doing that to an innocent person or an innocent family? We all need to understand that people do desperate things in desperate times. I think that we can see that transformation with Father Gabriel for those who watch The Walking Dead. He was a Catholic priest, and it took him a while to realize that moral sacrifices had to be made to ensure survival. And if that's how humans are going to behave in a total collapse of civilization, I suppose we will be going back to the survival of the fittest. And I hate to quote Charles Darwin, because I don't believe most of his nonsense, since I'm a religious person, but I digress. The wolves are going to be running wild and free in a collapse, so make sure you get now the tools and the skills that are necessary for you to become a good wolf hunter, if you know what I mean. Because in my opinion, our biggest threat is not the people who don't prepare. Our biggest threat are those who are preparing to take our stuff in an SHTF event. So get busy. Don't waste time. Every single day is a golden opportunity for you to get ahead by preparing for what's coming. Alright, I want to kindly ask you to please consider subscribing to this channel and to hit the like button so more people get to hear this important message. Okay, I will end this video now. Pray to God for wisdom and pray to God to keep us safe. Alright, my friends, keep prepping. God bless you all. Faraway Prepper out.